with the help of City of Hope, to change the dynamic.
Yeah, so
Degree of in inequality, if you will. We need to know more about our health. Yeah.
So when Cheryl called and asked me, like I said, you don't say no to Miss Cheryl Boonite. And if any of you people who don't know Cheryl, she is I still call her Madam President. She was the president of the Oscars for years, and she led it with grace and style and dignity, and made some great necessary changes to our industry. So she called and asked me to be a part of it. I was, first of all, delighted and surprised that she called, but I said, of course I'll help, because it is a good cause, and I don't know if anybody has anything for their brunch, you can have, and I love the concept, because whatever you would treat me to, if you wanted to take me out for a drink and it cost you $15 to buy me a drink, then instead of buying me a drink, just give me the $15.
Exactly.
We've had donations as little as $10 and as big as $2,500.
Wow. I gotta go put in my money.
Miss Cookie Johnson, I'm gonna have to blast her out, gave us a $2,500 donation. And we've had so many generous donations. We've had, literally from $10 to $2,500 and everything in between. And I told everybody there was nothing too small or too big. So whatever everybody wanted to give us, we were just so appreciative. And I can't tell you, because people know a good cause when they see us. And the moment I started sending out, my requests, the money and the response just poured in. Mm-hmm. Now you can say, oh yeah, they just did it because they're your friends with us. But I really think, yeah, they are my friends, but also I know a lot of people that are philanthropic, people that care about our world. My friends are conscious people. And when they saw what I was trying to support, they jumped without hesitation. They jumped on board immediately, as my grandmother would say, immediately.
That's right.
And I just want to thank everybody. So we're going to see a film, but before we do that, I thought we'd do like a fun little icebreaker, something just to loosen up, and everybody can just say hi and quickly say their name. But what did the pandemic teach you that you didn't know or know about yourself? What did you learn? And I would start. It taught me, or reconfirmed, even if you want to use that phrase, but it taught me patience. And it made my faith even stronger. One of my Bible study sisters is on here right now. But it made my faith even stronger, because, you finally have to get to a point where you just relax and let it go. And you know what? Ain't nothing I can do about it. So I might as well just enjoy today and relax. So that's kind of that's part of the journey I went through. Girls, you want to say anything?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's Ashley Calloway. I'm Vanessa's oldest. I would say for me, the pandemic made me get more resourceful in my kitchen and cook. I used to cook a lot when I was in senior in college, but kind of fell off. So now I'm back at it, learned a lot of new recipes. So more resourceful in my kitchen.
Hey. Hi, everyone. I'm Allie. Nice to see some familiar faces. I think during this pandemic, I learned most patience and, just giving myself time to really go through the motions and just anything I'm handling or dealing with that day. Just give yourself time. Like, we have more time than we think, going through this pandemic. So I think that's what I learned.
Great. Anybody want to jump in?
I too, Vanessa, I picked patience. It definitely taught me to understand, as you stated, that it's nothing we can do, so we may as well surrender to that higher power. But to know that some of the things that I thought were so intense, like manicures and going to get a massage and getting your nails done, it's like, wait a minute, I don't have to, go out the house to do those things now. I can kind of do that myself. So it made me realize, and made me kind of do a self-reflection to say, what's really important and what is community all about. So yeah, thanks so much.
Awesome.
Well, for me, hi, it's Joe. Well, for me, hi, sweeties. Hi, my baby girls. They're so pretty. I love them so much. It has taught me how to take care of myself a little more. Vanessa knows I've lost a lot of good weight during the pandemic.
You look great, Joe. Hey, we all
Thank you. But it taught me
Good
to not only the patience, but to take care of myself a little more. Because after 60, I got to take care of myself, and I'm over 60. And so, it taught me also to take care of my family a little more. My mom is almost 93. I've been spending so much more time with her as opposed to the past year before this. And so I love that it's helped that, and for me to reconnect and spend more time with my daughter and my husband, even more time together. And so it's just taught me family too.
Mhm.
For me, that it's taught me that I am a survivor.
That's right.
The odds, you just have to go into that next gear and find.
And that's Gail, everybody. That's my New York, my girlfriend.
Yeah, long time friend.
Long time.
But yeah, in New York, we were in the belly of the beast from the very beginning of this pandemic, and I think it really taught me that I'm a survivor, and that nothing is too big that I can't tackle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's taught me patience, obviously, and to listen to what God is trying to say to us. Yeah.
We had a lot of good Bible studies, then we had.
Oh, we have a lot.
Hi. This is Kim.
Better off.
Hi.
Hi, Cheryl, my good friend, 30 plus years. Hi, Lori Fisher. How are you?
Hey, Fed
So
Cow,
the
how you doing?
pandemic taught me many, many, many things. First of all, the fact that we didn't listen to when Bill Gates warned us about this in 2015, and Obama warned us about the pandemic as well,
Yes.
and we failed to listen. It's also taught me not to take any day or any time for granted. Like, I wish I would have done so many things that I put off or procrastinated with or didn't do pre-pandemic. I wish I had done this, I had done that, or experienced this or experienced that. Now, a lot of those things are taken away. They've been taken away. You can't just take that for granted anymore. Going to an event, going to an outdoor function or to a concert or to something like that, to a party. Can't take any of that for granted anymore. It's also taught me that living in this country, that you have to look out for yourself and your family first. You can't listen to what they're telling you, because if you think about when in the press not to wear masks, and then they said wear masks, several months later, it was the wrong information. As for me, I listen to and I follow international news, so I'm up to 3 to 4 in the morning. I live on the East Coast, and I'm watching the BBC. I'm watching Al Jazeera. I'm watching, some news program in Asia. So I knew about this pandemic around December between the 25th and the 29th of December. I heard about it. And I was supposed to do some traveling, and I put off my traveling because I said, let me just see and wait. Let me just wait and see what this is about. So I actually kind of heard about it and knew about it because of just watching international news, which Asia is 13 hours ahead of us. So it just taught me. I'm not going to go on, but it just taught me, the fact that you have to look out for yourself. You have to kind of like trust your instincts more, and just get your own information, and instead of waiting and believing what they're telling you, and living through condition. We're so conditioned that we follow and we do what other people are doing. Or I remember one time I was in New York.
We're some independent thinkers now. I'll tell you that. We're some independent thinkers now.
Yeah,
there's some other people that jumped on, and I want to welcome them because I see some of my other friends have jumped on. Kim, hi Kim, Angeline, hi, you guys can dance and go, and Gabby, yes. So also everybody that if you don't mind, you know that they will be taking screenshots because this is such a beautiful collection of people. They want to be able to document this. So, and everybody looks so beautiful. And for those of you who just got on, we have Mr. Steve Scott. He's here. He's going to conduct the video for us. And we have Cheryl Blue Isaac, who's very involved in the City of Hope, who got me involved. She's also on this call. So we were just doing a quick icebreaker before we move on. Ashley.
Yeah, so we'll take like two more people. The prompt question was, what has the pandemic and quarantine taught you or kind of showed you? So I see Aaron. We'll have Aaron go and then Kim, Miss Kim.
I think just like so many other people, it's taught me patience and also not to take anybody for granted. I think when people died during outside of the pandemic, it's so easy just to look over it. But I think once you settle yourself in life, like we've had to do now, you start taking people for what they are, and you start appreciating them more. So that's what I got out of it.
Thank you, Aaron.
No problem.
Miss Kim.
You know what it taught me to take a hard look at myself and to realize how blessed me and my family are. And it really made me want to reach out and help others who, you know, were less fortunate. So I really had to take a hard look at that. It's like we're blessed. We were able to, you know, get through this, but there's so many others who, you know, who aren't. So I took some time to do that. So.
Hey, Vanessa, this is Greg Winbush. Just wanted to say hello.
Oh, is that Greg Winbush from Cleveland, Ohio? My friend that went to college with me.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
How are you?
This is so great. We got such a collective of people from all over the country. And I'm just, for those of you who just joined, I was just saying that we have raised over $8,000 with, you know, and of course, City of Hope, if you want to do your own Dine-In for Justice, it's so easy. Steve was just so instrumental in getting me all together, you know, hooked up. And anything you raise for them, they would be greatly appreciated. He's going to share a video with us in a second, but we raised over $8,000 and people came to the forefront immediately. For, you know, the moment I sent out the request and the invitations, I mean, we got from like $10 to $2,500. So, and this is all really within like a week.
And
like,
it's a
And
really
you're still
fun
accepting
concept.
donations, right? You're still accepting
Oh,
donations.
Yes. And it's a really fun concept because we like to think of it as if you were to buy your favorite Jamba Juice and you wanted to buy me one, that's what you donate, right? Or you're going to donate your favorite meal from Volcano, which is a chain sushi restaurant. So think of something fun, food related, and that's how you get your friends and family included. So it's no cost is too small, no cost is too big.
And of course, I don't even see anybody eating, but I see a couple people having a drink. What is brunch without a little champagne? But Stephen, I think you can introduce yourself, although we don't see you, and you can let everybody know what you're getting ready to share with us, so everybody can see it. And then, you know, and any questions you have after that, well, of course, they will be addressed. So, Stephen, you want to jump in?
Yes. And then thank you everyone for being here. And as Vanessa has mentioned, I'm more than happy to work with anybody if you'd like to host a dine-in yourselves. But what we're going to watch now is a video, and then I'll go back to being the fly on the wall. Hang on one second. Can you hear it okay?
Yes, we can hear it. Can everybody hear it?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We are problems that want to be solved. Children that need to be loved. We were willing
Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the inaugural City of Hope Dine-In for Health Justice virtual event. We are all well aware of how drastically our past 6 months. Inconceivable of circumstances, which is why tonight so many people have gathered
Everybody,
to
please
celebrate
mute your phones.
and break down inequities in our healthcare, most notably felt by communities of color. Never before has the importance of healthcare been more evident. Sadly,
Please mute your
even
phones.
when healthcare is available, national statistics showcase how glaring the disparities really are. Mortality rates for diseases such as stroke are 40% higher in African American communities than that of white communities, and deaths from all cancers are 13% higher. Colorectal cancer death rates are almost 40% higher for African Americans compared to numbers of white Americans. An equally important fact is that by the time communities of color are diagnosed, the cancer has often advanced. Thus, according to National Cancer Institute data, only 10.5% of patients are expected to survive 5 years or more. Diabetes is epidemic in the Latinx community. It's estimated that more than 1 out of 10 people over the age of 20 has diabetes. This is far higher than the general population. This imbalance has nothing to do with biology and everything to do with the historical malaise of racism and discrimination. City of Hope, one of the world's most respected names in medical research and treatment for cancer and diabetes, has been a beacon of compassionate care since 1913. At a time when hope and change are desperately needed, you and your dining companions are helping to fund that hope and bring about change. Your participation tonight will help create access to the medical research, the clinical trials, and the precision medicine that will help eliminate the health disparities currently facing communities of color. The impact you've created tonight cannot be overstated. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for taking that first vital step on a journey that will save countless lives. Oh, and whatever you're having for dinner tonight, bon appetit. Now, please welcome City of Hope's founding director of the Division of Health Equities within the Department of Popular Sciences, Dr. Rick Kittles.
Good evening. My name is Rick Kittles. I'm the Associate Director for Health Equities at the City of Hope Comprehensive Cancer Center. I'm also Director of Health Equities for the Department of Population Sciences. I want to thank you all personally for joining us tonight. Here during this time of social unrest in this nation, in the midst of a global pandemic brought on by COVID-19, what we've realized is an exasperation and a light shining on this issue of health disparities in our community. Cancer is one of the major disparities that we see. Here at the City of Hope, we work hard to try to eliminate these disparities such as prostate cancer, breast cancer, lung and colorectal cancer, which hit disproportionately hard in the African American, the Native American, and the Latino communities. There are many reasons for this, and the Health Equities Program is actively involved in trying to solve and manage this issue. Our division is represented by 6 faculty members, 4 postdocs and fellows, several students, and a staff of 12 individuals who work tirelessly in the laboratories, in the offices, and in the communities, trying to understand and deal with this issue of cancer disparities. We've been actively involved in research, education, prevention, and screening, free screenings in very diverse communities here in Southern California. The striking rates of death from cancer in communities of color does not have to happen. The last 10 years have provided us with an enormous amount of information related to the genetic makeup of individuals, that DNA that we each carry, that provides us information on our risk for disease. It also provides us information on which drugs work best for who. This is called precision medicine. And this precision medicine approach is a paradigm shift in medicine. It's allowing us to make much better clinical decisions by utilizing the genetic makeup of individuals. Now, many are excited about this, including myself. However, the equitable benefits of precision medicine across all communities is not there. It's not being realized. And there are many reasons for this. One is most of the information that's used in precision medicine approaches is based on populations of European ancestry. We have very little information as it relates to the genetics and disease in African American, Latino, and Native American populations. This has to change. The City of Hope's Precision Medicine Program is actively involved in making sure that all communities benefit from this new technology. It is particularly important that African Americans and Latinos and Native Americans enroll in clinical trials so that we can increase the knowledge base in precision medicine. It is also important for us to advocate with our lawmakers so that the economic burden, it is clear that this is an enormous challenge, but we can make a difference with your help. And the Dine In for Health Justice is the first step in that direction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kittles, and hello, everyone. What an honor to be a part of this vitally important campaign for justice in healthcare. And we are so happy to be joined by two very special guests, someone I admire greatly, Robin Roberts, and a dear friend, Danny Trejo. I'd also like to thank my fellow co-chairs, Cheryl Boone Isaacs, Beverly Johnson, Vanessa Bell Calloway, and my co-anchor and dear friend, Melvin Robert, for their great work creating this inaugural event. Before we go any further, I'd really like to take a moment to honor a brilliant creative light that was extinguished far too young, and that, of course, is Chadwick Boseman, one of the leading lights of his generation. An actor of such dynamic strength and versatility, he brilliantly embodied such iconic characters as Jackie Robinson, James Brown, and Thurgood Marshall. And of course, he also brought to life his iconic character in Black Panther, a performance that forever. %, tax deductible, and will be put to immediate use to help Dr. Kittles and his team eliminate health disparities. We'd so love to see 100% participation from everyone. Think of it this way. We've all saved so much money on restaurants over the past few months. Why not donate an equal amount to a great meal out in town, or an amount equal to a month of great meals out in the town? The cost of a great meal isn't going to change your life, but a contribution of $500 or even $1,000, or I'll let you add as many zeros as you want, can be the difference between a diagnosis that is made in time to save a life or one that comes too late for needed treatment. Your contribution can fund the education that teaches someone how to perform a self-exam that catches a tumor in time. You have the power to be the difference in the lives of our brothers and sisters who, for far too long, have been denied access to life-saving health care because of the color of their skin. To support City of Hope's Division of Health Equities, go to www.cityofhope/dinein2020 or text COH Dine-In to 41444. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to someone who is not only a giant in our news industry, she is also one of the nicest, most compassionate people on the planet. She's an Emmy award-winning actress, producer, anchor, executive, and journalist, best known for giving us reason to greet the day saying, "Good morning, America." She's a mentor for Disney's #Dream Big Princess campaign, has been an icon of the LGBT History Month, and is an honorary member of the Harlem Globetrotters. Of course she is. And of course she showed us concern for her justice in healthcare when she made public her own personal fight against breast cancer and MDS, a disease of the bone marrow. And because of her honesty, the day after news broke about her needing a bone marrow transplant, Match Registry, run by the National Bone Marrow Donor Program, had an 1,800% spike in donors across the nation. That is the power of Robin Roberts. That is the power of her platform and media. Someone we all greatly admire. Please welcome Robin Roberts.
Well, hello. It is my honor to be a part of this inaugural Dine-In event. Like all of you, I'm still navigating the new normal of being together without actually being.
Can everybody please mute your phone, your computer? Please mute.
Darkness that we are drawn to those who shine a bright light. And for more than a century, City of Hope has been that beacon of care, which speaks perfectly to the philosophy driving their latest initiative, and that is health equity. Because it's not enough that our greatest medical minds find cures for diseases like cancer and diabetes. We must make sure that needed medical care is both available and appropriate no matter your ethnic background. The same disease often affects different populations very differently. Medicine has never been a one-size-fits-all science, and for too long that is exactly how it has been practiced until now. As the City of Hope brings about life-saving treatments and therapies to combat cancer and diabetes, they're also doing long overdue research that pinpoints how these diseases affect communities of color. Equally important is the fight to guarantee communities of color have equal access. I was diagnosed with cancer.
How are you, redhead?
I needed a bone marrow transplant.
Yeah, I can see you.
Fortunately, my big sister Sally was a nurse. Now, at the time, I didn't
Please
know
mute your phone.
only
Please
a
mute.
4%
Please,
of black
everybody
girls
mute.
can find one.
Yeah, you can see the whole crib.
Vulnerable time in their lives, they must wait for a match from overseas with no guarantee that it will ever appear. You know, as always, when I needed wisdom, it came to me from the absolute angel, my mother. She said to me, "Robin, you are abundantly blessed. You have resources that other people may not have. You need to be their voice, and you need to be an advocate for them. Make your message. That's what Mama said." I'm so grateful to the City of Hope, to Dr. Kittles, and the many medical professionals who have made a commitment to fight for the best and most effective treatments for patients of all genders and all ethnic backgrounds. By joining us, you are helping turn that vision into a reality. I thank you all so much for making possible their quest for education, advocacy, and equality in healthcare. Now I get to turn things over to a brilliant actor, producer, and since this event is also about great food, the creator of some of LA's favorite places to eat, Trejo's Tacos, Trejo's Cantina, and Trejo's Coffee and Donuts. I don't know about you, I'm getting hungry just thinking about all of that. So please welcome the amazing Danny Trejo.
Hello, hola, I'm Danny Trejo. I'm a cancer survivor. Cancer doesn't care what race you are or what neighborhood you live in. It's tough, it's mean, and no matter how strong and determined you are, you can't fight it alone. One day I found out I had a 10-centimeter tumor in my liver. That's about 4 inches long. My doctor told me it was too big for chemo. I've been blessed with great health care, thanks to my union, SAG-AFTRA. Also, I've got some celebrity, and I'm not going to lie, that helps when you're in trouble. If I'd just been another 75-year-old Latino from East LA, the story might have ended there. I got the treatment I needed, and I'm here to make sure that men and women in Black and brown communities get the treatment that works best for them. People of color do not have the same access to the health care they need. The fight for any kind of equality takes commitment. Is in it to win it, and we have to have their backs. We also must educate ourselves. On October 14th, City of Hope is hosting a summit on facing racial disparities. To sign up, email healthjustice@coh.org. I challenge each one to make a donation and host your own dine-in event in the month of October. Learn how at the link on the screen. Call your friends and host your own virtual meal. In the month of October, hey, Surf Everybody Trails Tacos. Then have everyone make a contribution to City of Hope. Your 100% tax deductible donation will fund research, treatment, and education to benefit .org/dinein2020, or grab that smartphone that's glued to your ear and text COH dine in to 41444. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Dios te bendiga a todos.
And that's our show, everyone. Thank you so much for joining City of Hope's Fight for Equality in Healthcare. We so appreciate your compassion as well as your generosity. Thank you.
That was great. That was great. And I have to chime in with Danny because I am an 11-year breast cancer survivor this month.
Hey.
So, yes. So, and he's so right. I mean, if it wasn't for SAG-AFTRA, because I have health insurance, because I'm so lucky that I have health insurance. My years have always been great. I had 2 babies with great insurance. Literally, I paid $300 for this one and like a couple $100 for the other one.
Good.
She was a C-section and she was, a regular delivery, but I was in the hospital. But for all of our lives, my husband, I've been the one who has carried us in our insurance. And we had braces, we've had back surgeries, knee replacements, all kinds of stuff because we're blessed with insurance. There's so many people that don't have insurance, and you still get sick, you still need help, you still get disease, you still have diabetes. And in our communities, we know that we get these diseases seems like more than other communities, especially cancer, breast cancer. Black women get it more aggressive form than any other women. They're not quite sure why, but we get it more aggressively, and people think that it's hereditary. Well, 20% of women get it because it's hereditary. The other 80 get it because it's just because. And I was in the just because club. I got it just because. So I agree with Danny. It's so important, the work that City of Hope is doing to try to level up the field of getting the care that we need. We're sick. Any other thoughts on what you just saw? Anybody, any thoughts on the video you just saw? Hi, Lita. Who's Lita?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I just want to say it brought tears to my eyes. You know, when you see the people in the hospital, it just made me feel so blessed. You know, we wake up every morning that you're not fighting cancer in the hospital, and just any little part that we can do. Health is the greatest gift you can ever receive, and to support each other with how we get through this. And if I can support in a financial way, then that's what I'll do. Or actually, I was a couple minutes late. My daughter Abby is going over to someone's house in Texas right now who is going on hospice tomorrow. A friend of ours. She's trying to in an emotional way. And I think the conversation I had just a few minutes before I logged on, and then seeing these people in the hospital, it really touched my heart. And I just am so grateful that you and your beautiful daughters are putting this on and helping our community.
We have to thank the City of Hope. Be sure Blue Nights for getting me involved. Angelique, you want to say something? And hi, Ari. Look how beautiful you are. How big you got. Look gorgeous.
And in love in New York, y'all. All of you. Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful presentation. And what I'm excited about is just this creative opportunity. Get your friends together in whatever group. Instead of paying $50 to go to lunch or sit outside, it's a perfect way to come together for a great cause. We know a couple of people who went to the City of Hope and had very successful outcomes as a result of being in a place people are excellent and good at what they do, and it makes all the difference. I'm just honored to be a part of this group today, and everybody looks amazing, and I'm wishing nothing but amazing health and just for 2021. So good to see you guys.
Anybody else?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And Dr. Kittles, my husband did a project with him a few weeks ago on prostate cancer in African American men.
Tell everybody what your husband does, Angie. Brother Al. Tell us about brother.
My husband is a surgeon.
Sorry, Ziggy, you couldn't hear Dr. Okay, continue, Angie.
He's a podiatrist. My husband's a podiatrist. His specialty is foot and ankle. He's a surgeon. But now he's doing more roles in leadership. So that's how he's connected with Dr. Kettles.
Oh, that's great. And I see Jennifer and Mai. Is that Jennifer and Mai have come on?
Guys, hi.
Hi, family.
So beautiful. I loved that on Vanessa. Yeah, I mean, there's so many women out there. I've struggled with endometriosis for 10 years, top surgery, with doctor, that it was so long. I don't know what I would have done insurance, and this conversation you focusing on important, you appreciate. You know, we my staff and it's so here my heart. So thank you for inviting us, and you know, our journey been with friends, and it's been current. So we are all and really blessed to be a part of your, because you are there in my bill. So I'm here.
And my friend Brown from New York. Hi, Sherry. I guess she doesn't hear me. Oh, Candace, Andrew, want to speak?
I
Now we have to go out and share this message, support and
That wasn't guys.
I don't know.
But if you didn't, of course, it's not too late. If you want to pass the link on and tell everybody what we're doing, that's appreciative. And like we've been saying, if you'd like to do host one of these yourself, it's so simple. It's really easy. And Steve is just fantastic. He will guide you through it. He will set everything up for you. And as you see, where the money goes is really needed, and the communities get what they really need. And if we've all had health challenges of some sort, so we know somebody that's had health challenges. So we know how important the immediate care and thorough care is, and especially when you don't have insurance, especially when you need help. But would anybody else like to add anything?
Hey, Vanessa, it's Anne Marie Johnson.
Oh, hey, Anne Marie Johnson.
And congratulations. Thank you for putting this together. Hello to your beautiful daughters. Hello. A quick reminder, Danny brought it up, Vanessa, you brought it up so eloquently. Screen Actors Guild, traditionally since 1960, has offered health insurance to its members. As a former vice president of the Screen Actors Guild, I want to remind everyone who's in the union that our coverage will be changing drastically starting January 1st, 2021. So please make sure that you review all the information that the union sends us with regard to what it takes to qualify, the earnings, and what our insurance covers from 2021 forward. There are dramatic changes, so just make sure you go over what the union sends you and follow up. And if you have any questions, feel free to call the Screen Actors Guild Pension and Health Plan.
Thank you for that information, Anne Marie. Anne has been very involved in SAC for years, and she keeps us all. She keeps me every time I'm running to her out. She keeps me up on what's going on. So thank you for that. And I think Goldie and Gabby wanted to say something. Our good friend. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Hi, Goldie, Gabby.
Hi, hey Vanessa, you guys look great. Thank you so much for inviting us and really for organizing this. It's so important. You all, Vanessa, you know, but I'll share for the group that cancer is something that's really plagued my family. I'm from Texas. My dad's from Opelousas, Louisiana, and we think maybe there was something in the air or something in the diet because my dad is the youngest of 15, and all of his brothers and sisters have had some form of cancer. My dad passed from pancreatic cancer, my grandmother from breast cancer. And so this is just really something that I am thankful that you guys have brought us all together to think about and to join forces and to remember to give, to help with funding for research and funding for better treatment. It's something that's so important to our communities. And I even know a lot of young folks who are being plagued with cancer now. So I just wanted to thank you for bringing this to the forefront and making it a community effort for us to come together as a community and really try to combat this, particularly for us, because I think someone was speaking about differences in DNA and how even access to treatments and to research and how that's something that our community has been disproportionately impacted by. So just wanted to thank you guys for this. It's a beautiful celebration and a good cause. And so thank you. I can't hear you, Vanessa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said thank you for sharing that with us, Goldie, for family's history with cancer. Thank you for sharing that because that's right. That's really important to know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. Like I don't have anybody in my immediate family that got cancer. Tony's mother is a breast cancer survivor, which means these two have to be very vigilant about their health. because their mother and their grandmother had breast cancer. So, it's just no rhyme or reason, but it just is.
That's right. And someone talked about how you could get tested to see if you have if there are any genetic genes. There were a couple of them, and I was tested. Fortunately, I don't have it, but that doesn't mean that I'm like them. I still have to be thoughtful about the things that I put in my mouth and how we know that there are certain foods that you can eat, certain things that you can do, and ways you can treat your body to position you to be able to fight against some of these cancers. So.
Anybody else like to share anything? Would anybody else like to share anything? Tony, come over and say hi to everybody real quick. Come on, Dr. Calloway. Come on, Dr. Calloway. Hello to everybody. I think a lot of you guys know this man. And for those of you who don't, that's my husband, Dr. Tony Calloway.
Hello, Dr. Calloway.
He was over there talking. I said, you got so much to say. Come over here and say something.
Hey, Tony.
So this is the Zoom action here, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Well, Daddy,
hello, everyone.
Dad, anything to share just from your perspective on a position of just things that we could be doing for our community and for ourselves just to stay healthy and conscious of cancer?
Well, I'm on the front line, so this is something that we're battling every day. So it's really appreciative to know that there's folks out there that care, that are giving us the resources, the help, and taking out of their lives what they do to focus in and to lend that support. And it's appreciative, but like physicians, this is what we do every day, and we're always dealing with people, giving them compassion and trying to get.
I think Sandra would like to say something. Sandra.
Hey, Cassandra, what's up, V? It's Cassandra.
Oh, my girl.
How are you guys? I just want to say congratulations, and what you guys are doing is amazing. I don't know why my picture's not coming up, but I say congratulations and thank you for giving us the energy and telling us what we need to know about what's going on with breast cancer. And I love you, family.
Thank
you. No, anything we can do. Again, Cheryl and Steven have been such a good help with this, but this is exciting, and hopefully we can support City of Hope even more.
Well, if nobody else has anything they like to add or any questions they have for Stephen or
Dr. Glover wants to say hi to everyone.
Hello. Listen, keep up the good work. Listen, really proud of you. Really proud of you, Vanessa. And you guys are doing a beautiful job. Keep up the good work. Really proud of you.
Dr. Glover.
Can you hear me, Calloway family?
Yes.
Hi, it's Nurse Brown from the front line.
Hey, Nurse Brown, in the door.
Hi. I'm proud of you guys, and I just want to let you know my heart is full today. I was blessed to see a colleague that I work with on the video, so when I see him, when I get back to work, I'll definitely let him know. And just keep up the good work. Love you guys.
Thank you, Auntie Sherry. Thank you for your service on the front line, being a nurse, being out there, supporting and curing our people. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Sherry was in that
Thank
COVID.
you.
She was up there dealing with COVID cases. She was out
Yes,
there.
indeed.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So I'm blessed to be here. Okay?
Amen.
Hope to see you soon.
Okay, sweetie.
Bye now.
Well, this has been so lovely. I knew it was going to be nice, but I had no idea it was going to be this beautiful. Seeing all these wonderful faces and just everything everybody has contributed and the thoughts and the well wishes. So I just want to say thank you for taking out the time to come and dine with us.
Thanks for having us.
A lot to us that you took out this time from your Sunday. And you said dinner, but we decided to make it a brunch.
You can do the same. You can do a breakfast, a brunch, or drink.
I love cocktails.
Just let Cheryl and Isaac and Steven know what you want to do, and we'll make sure it's set up for y'all.
All right.
Well, okay. Well, if nobody else has anything to say, I want to wish everybody the best of what's left of this beautiful Sunday.
I'm bless.
and stay safe.
And you can still donate to the link if you haven't. It can be $5, $6, $6.50, or it could be $1,000, whatever you like.
Yes.
Donating now. I love you guys. I miss you.
God bless you.
I miss so many people.
Ashley, thank you so much for the invitation.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.
That was a pretty good. So anyway, it's my time now. What's going on, Maggie Mag? What is going on, Shaniqua? I think I see you in the house. Big G Lou. What you guys up to? So guys, we had a good time. We was blessed to be a part of the City of Hope. Talking about disparities with people of color in terms of healthcare and how healthcare is just really unequal and the justice of it. So again, that was our brunch with Vanessa Bell Calloway and her beautiful daughters. The Calloway ladies putting something together for us there. So it was an honor to be a part of that. I'd like to give a shout out to Fed for that. So again, we had a good time here. But thank you so much for joining me. I know this was a little off cue, but I just wanted to do something different, guys. So we got to get out there, you know. So again, this is the Poetry of Justice Show with Jackie Ray Phillips on yaxradio.com and acceleratedradio.net. Just a little brunch. It's Sunday, having a good time, but you know what's going to be happening later. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday nights. So you know what that means. You're going to get ready to be in tune for the fabulous G. Lou Show with Lowrider Oldies. So I'm going to get ready, and I hope you guys do too. Maggie Meg, Shaniqua. Meg, I'm going to be seeing you soon, girl. I'm like texting you right now. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being amazing. God bless. And I'll see you guys soon.